Welcome to your library, and thank you for taking the time to join us. I'm Dawn Jenkin, your library director, and we are so excited to meet you. Whether you're an in-person user or one of our many online patrons, welcome to our conversation with the community. Today, you'll meet some of our librarians and staff members from Youth Services. These are the folks who plan all of the activities and resources for people under the age of 18. Digital Support Services, which means technology and computer help, and Reference or Adult Services librarians that plan the programs and resources for our 20-somethings, our working parents, our empty nesters, and our seniors. Let's start with a visit to our Youth Services department.
Hi, I'm Cassidy. I'm the teen librarian.
And I'm Valerie. I'm one of the children's librarians here at the Old Bridge Public Library. Right now, we are here in the children's section where we have books of all different levels, all different interests. We have fiction, nonfiction, picture books, early readers for kids who are just starting to read on their own. But we also have a lot more things here at the library than just our books. We have our educational computers. We have toys and puzzles for the kids and families to come in and play with. We have coloring pages and other crafts. It's a great space for families. I am the person who puts together the picture book collection, but I'm also behind the desk a lot, interacting with families, answering their questions, looking up information for anybody, helping kids on their school projects, helping them find any sort of information that they would need for things like that.
And beyond the books, also if you need help with school projects, we have online databases that you can get with your library card here, encyclopedia that is age appropriate for kids. You have access to tutor.com, so you can get help with 24/7 tutoring for all different subjects as well. So lots of stuff beyond just what's physically in the library.
Outside of just using the library as a resource, we also have a lot of programs. We've got our regular programs like story times, arts and crafts, science-themed things, but then we also have special events that go on less occasionally, things like bringing in guests.
For crafts, we do it for all ages, but I really encourage the kids to come and bring their own art. So a lot of them bring their sketchbooks and they get to show everybody their drawings, which is great. We support each other. I've had kids bring embroidery, knitting, really anything that they're interested in and doing at home or learning. Sometimes they'll bring something that they don't know how to do and then someone else might know how to do it and we teach each other. So we do a lot of activities in there beyond story time. That's just what we call it. A lot of my teen programs happen in there. A lot of craft programs happen in there. Over the summer, there's been a lot of summer camps that have come through, and we have the two fish. I tend to let whoever asks what their names are name them on the spot. And
so they have a lot of names all at once.
They were donated by our director.
You can also find some information about that stuff on our social media pages. We like to keep that updated so that even if you're just scrolling throughout your day, you might come across stuff that's going on at the library.
There's also a brand new newsletter that's going to come out every month. We'll have different spotlights from the different departments, a note from the director, a patron spotlight. So if you want to be featured as a patron, you can reach out. And then it will also have the calendars inside of it as well. So you can find that. I think you can sign up to have it emailed to you, or you can pick up a print copy here.
So for kids and also their whole families, if you're interested in coming to the library and reading together and doing all of the fun activities that we have going on, or some of the more passive activities like the puzzles, the coloring pages, please stop by the library. We would love to see you guys.
One of the most important features of a library is our physical space, where our residents can come together with their neighbors, face-to-face and in person, to socialize, appreciate art, learn, work, and grow. Many library members come in to do work for school or their jobs, in groups or individually, in study rooms, quiet spaces, and in gathering places, like the teen area.
All right, so this is our teen zone. So we have all of our young adult books here, fiction, nonfiction, manga, graphic novels, textbooks, SAT and test prep, career, college, basically anything you could want, as well as those electronic resources. If we don't have it in print, we probably have it in ebook or audiobook. Another big thing that we offer for teens is our teen volunteer program. So if you need community service hours for Honor Society, a class for school, confirmation, any kind of group, you can fill out our interest form online or just come by and chat with me about it. There are a bunch of different options. The Teen Advisory Board meets the first Wednesday of every month at 6:30. They recently have been decorating the space a lot, so all the little flowers and our window over here with the beach scene and Dive Into Reading, that was made by them. And we do lots of different projects. It's teen-led, so they choose what they want to do. If they want to do a fundraiser, if they want to decorate, if they want to do crafts, if they want to do anything imaginable as long as it's within reason. I'm just there to support them. We also have a lot of teen programs. We have gaming club every month. We have art club every month. We have teen lounge, which is kind of a mixture of all of them every 2 or 3 months. So we also have a college and career section. So you can find specifics about specific careers, a lot of technical programs, nursing programs. If you're not really sure what you want to do and you just want to come in and browse, it has a lot of different options. We do have a lot of textbooks as well for different subjects, mostly high school and middle school in this section. There's geometry, physics, algebra, English, US history. We also have our testing book center, so the SAT, ACT, those books are very expensive. Instead of purchasing them for yourself, we have the new ones, the 2024, 2025 ones. So you can come in and borrow those as well. If you've used Cliff Notes online, they also come in little booklets. So if you're doing school projects on Shakespeare or classics like that, there's probably a Cliff Notes version, and we have a lot of those ones as well. The artwork you see in between the shelves was done by teen volunteers. We switch it out every 5 or so years. These are obviously very talented artists. They're in college and they come back and show their friends and family like, oh, look, I painted that. So that's a really fun way for them to become connected to the library for their entire life as well. If you are looking for something to read and you're not sure where to start, you can come by the reference desk. You can look at our book lists online. You can browse the catalog. You can just tell us what you've liked in the past or what you're interested in, and we can recommend something. We do have a lot of book lists specific by genre and grade, or read-alikes for if you loved Percy Jackson at one point and you've already read all those books, but you want something similar, we have read-alikes for that. They're online as well as brochures that you can pick up here physically in the library. Manga and light novels have really skyrocketed in popularity in the last few years, and we do have a pretty large collection here. If we don't have the specific manga you're looking for or even book that you're looking for, you can request it. You can fill out a request materials form and it will come to me and I'll look at it and see if it would be good for our collection. If you are more of a digital reader, either on ebook, if you read on your Kindle, or if you listen to audiobooks, there are a bunch of options there as well. You can download Libby, which is an app, or Hoopla, and that gives you access to a ton of different audiobooks, ebooks, that you can listen or read digitally. I love Libby, I use it all the time, especially for audiobooks, and it's a great option to have. And a lot of people will also get the physical book and then also audio, so they'll listen along with reading it, and that really helps with comprehension as well.
Now, on to another busy area in the library, circulation. If you check out physical books, DVDs, games, or magazines, either from our library or one of the 40+ libraries in the Stella Consortium, you're stopping at the circulation desk, where all of our materials get checked out. Staff here can answer any questions you have about how long you can keep materials, if you can put them on hold, and if they can be renewed. As you continue on in the library, you'll see something that might surprise you: the passport office. Old Bridge Public Library houses a passport office. For those getting a passport for the first time, or for juveniles needing a renewal, you can make an appointment in person, over the phone, or online. Next, let's visit Digital Support Services and Adult Reference.
Hi, I'm Adam. I'm the IT manager at the Old Bridge Public Library. Basically, that means I am in charge of all the tech stuff behind the scenes that you don't see, as well as dealing with our DSS desk, which is the public-facing side of our tech support.
I am Lori. I am a part-time adult services librarian here at Old Bridge Library, and I am basically in charge of making sure that patrons find what they need, whether it's a book, a magazine, an article, a movie, a CD. We have all kinds of materials here. We have fiction and nonfiction. We also have our hot new books, which are located on the forward-facing shelves. And we also have games available to rent for avid video game players. We have CDs, movies, we have the hot new titles. We get them just a couple of months after they're released in the theaters. We also have the hot new TV shows. If we don't have it, we would be more than happy to put a hold on it for you, and then we can get it for you from another library. A lot of people don't know that we're actually part of a consortium here, which is about 40 member libraries. So if there's something that for some reason we don't have, don't despair, come see us and we will order it for you and have it shipped free of charge. This computer monitor is where patrons can follow along. A lot of people come to the library and we have a lot of great databases to show them. We're not just, hard copy books and movies, DVDs. We also have wonderful databases that can assist you with research projects, or whether you want to watch a documentary, we have Canopy for that. If you would like to work on a fun embroidery or crocheting project, we have Creative Bug. That's one of our newest databases. We have EBSCO if you're working on a research project. We just have tons. If you're looking to discover your family's history, we have Ancestry for that. So all kinds of databases. We can help you use those as well.
Well, we have about 16 public stations behind me. They are set up with internet browsers as well as a full office suite, directly connected to our printer, which can be used from our devices or from phones or anything internet connected at home. So you can actually send something to our printer and have it waiting in our queue for you to print out here. We also have charging stations all over, power plugs, as well as chairs that have built-in USB chargers, an actual charging station over by the windows, and Wi-Fi throughout the entire building, which we recently increased the speed of.
A lot of people don't know this. We're not just a library. When people picture libraries, they think of going to find books and magazines, but we're also a community center. A lot of people don't know this. We feature movies on Fridays. We feature all kinds of lectures and presentations. We have story time for kids. We have English as a second language classes. We have once a month discussion groups, including Socrates Cafe, which is a philosophical discussion group that I moderate, as well as Novels at Night. That is a once a month book discussion group. We have Second Saturdays. Now, Second Saturdays are very, very popular with our patrons. Every second Saturday of the month, we have an entertainer, historical reenactments, performances, plays, you name it, we have it. So our performances happen in our large meeting room. It can accommodate about 100 people. So there are some performances or lectures where limited seating is available. So we encourage you to go to our events calendar, which is at the top of the page, highlighted in purple, and you will have access to our calendar of events. Click on the link and it will give you the directions for signing up. Also, feel free to call us and we will be more than happy to help you register. So if you are looking for a fun way to spend the day, look no further than here. We will be happy to assist you with anything you may be looking for.
Thanks for joining us. We look forward to hearing from you through the comment form on our website. You can learn more about the library, our resources, and upcoming events by visiting us in person or by signing up for our free newsletter on the library's website. Many thanks to the library's Board of Trustees for their time, attention, and leadership in governing the library. We invite you to attend one of our monthly board meetings, either in person or online, normally held the second Wednesday of each month at 7 p.m. We would also like to thank all of our amazing municipal partners, and especially the Old Bridge Television team. Thank you for watching.